Yesterday, guys, as I got off work from my full-time job, came in to change clothes, to get ready to go to my part-time job. So changed my clothes. So I'm dressed. I come out of my apartment, and at the bottom of the staircase, and I noticed a older black lady sitting at the bottom of the staircase. And she asked me, said, "Could you help me put my shoes on?" And I said, "Sure." She was putting on some sandals. She had one sandal on her right foot, on her left foot. And I noticed her feet were swollen. Okay, before that, she said, "Are you going to school?" I said, "No, ma'am, I'm going to go to work," because I had my backpack back. So I said, "Sure, help put the shoes on." But the thing I noticed was her feet were swollen. I mean, they were swollen like a balloon. So I'm get up and get a shoe on. And so she grabs me and says, "Tell you what, you need to call the doctor or call 911 or something because your feet look bad." And she was like, she didn't say anything. So I said, "Okay. I said, "You really do need to call 911. So she said, "Well, could you walk me home?" I said, "Sure." As you come out of my apartment, you got to make a right and then make another right. Her apartment way back to the back. So I asked her, "What you doing down this end?" She was going to the office, but she forgot that the time had moved forward. So she forgot. She made that trip all the way down with her feet looking like that. I mean, her feet look really, really bad, man. So I'm walking. She's holding on to my arm. We're walking slow. She has this lavender cane that she's walking with, and we'll stop every now and then so she can get a breath and stuff like that. We finally make it to her apartment, and I said, "Come on, let's get her go upstairs," because she stays upstairs of the apartment. So she held on as we're going up slowly, staircasing and stuff. We're talking. And she said, "You think I drink too much water?" I said, "No, ma'am, you can continue drinking a lot of water." And I asked her, I said, "Do you have diabetes?" She said, "Yes, I do." Now I understand. So we get to, so she says, "Could you drink more water?" I said, "Could she drink while she can drink more water?" And she said, "What about sweet tea?" I said, "No, ma'am. You can drink unsweetened tea, but not sweet tea. That's better for you." She said, "Okay." So I left. As I come down, I thought about this lady when I was in my car driving to work, and she was just heavy on my mind. One thing I never considered, but once in my life, I pushed work to the side. It wasn't about being at a job no more. That was not my concern. My concern was her. My concern was to make sure she got home safely. That was me doing the neighborly thing. It wasn't about me. It was about somebody else that needed my help. It doesn't hurt to be kind to somebody. It doesn't cost you any money. And it's just funny, how you sit there and we as people sometimes we refuse to be kind to other people. What? You're not losing anything. If anything, you're gaining something. You're gaining a friend. You're making somebody's happy. You're making somebody's happy. Somebody else happy. To me, that's the biggest thing about being kind to people. It doesn't hurt to lend a helping hand. I want her to know that I would not only be friendly, I've been considerate about her, about others. And kindness, and to me, kindness is an action. Being kind to others is just an action. You showing you doing something to help others. I want her to know that that moment she was special to me. No job, me being late, that didn't mean anything to me. That was out the window because I did not care because she needed me like I needed her. She has no idea how she made my day, how she made me feel that I could do something special for somebody else. That I could be this helping hand to get her from point A to point B. But there was nobody else around. There was nobody else around that I saw that could actually help her. So at that moment, I was her help. And it touched me. I mean, it really touched me. It touched my heart. But one thing I've learned that God will pay you back twofold for something you do for somebody else. That's the act of kindness. You can look it up in the Bible. God will pay you back twofold just being kind to other people. It doesn't cost you not a dime. And the thing I want to make sure you understand is, guys, never turn your back on someone in time of need. You never know. It might just be you in the time of need. As we get older, things happen to our bodies and stuff. That's part of life. The other part of life is it doesn't hurt to lend a helping hand. It does not stop you from being who you are because you stopped doing what you was doing to get this person to where they need to be. They might need to cross the street. You ain't got time? Yes, you do. Yeah, you got time. You can make time to help that person get across the street. It's not going to cost you any money. It may cost you a little time. Time is something you can get back later on, sometime down the line. Don't worry about it. Just do it. That's it. Just do it. I was reading this quote. That's kind of in McLean. And this quote said, being kind for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Yesterday, this lady was fighting a hard battle, and I just happened to be there when nobody else was around. And to me, it was like God said, hey, you need to help this lady. Help her get to where she needs to go. She needs you. You're the person I'm choosing to do this. You're the chosen one. So I did that, and I feel good about it. And the thing I did not do, guys, I did not ask her name. I did not ask her name. I actually forgot at the moment because I was more involved in getting her where she needed to be, asking about her name. Her safety and well-being was my number one thing. It wasn't asking about her name. I just want her to get home safely. I want her to, because I knew she couldn't have made it by herself. There was no way possible she could have made it home by herself without holding on to me. She would have never made it. And I don't know how long she would have sat there till someone came to the apartment to go in. I don't know how people hours are. I'm just blessed that I was able to do that. And I want you guys to be blessed to help somebody same way I did. I just want you to be blessed. Just be kind to someone today, man. That's all I'm asking. Just say hello. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. It's being kind. I know the generation now is a little bit different than the generation I grew up in. Which, like I said, I'm 59, so you can understand the generation I grew up in. Well, we had the time where your parents were so tough on you, where you was forced to make sure you said good things. You was forced to do things the right way if you went to school, that you had to sit in your seat, do what you're supposed to do, because at that time we knew our parents would come to school and do something to us. But the way we are raised is the way we still carry on. My generation carry on the kindness. And it's just like I said, it's being kind, but only that, being humble. It's a song by Tim McGraw. It's called Humble and Kind, if I'm not mistaken. Listen to it. Seriously. I've listened to it several times. I love that song. It's true. It's not gonna cost you anything. Just a little time, just a little bit of time. Like I said yesterday, I could have been selfish yesterday. I could have been right out selfish and said, no man, I don't got time. I gotta get to work. How would I feel as a man? As a man, knowing this lady needed me, and I did no disservice to this lady at all. Gave her no service. Couldn't have lived with myself. I'm not that type of person. I would have freaking been hurting all day thinking about something that I did not do. That's why I refuse to be selfish at the moment, because, like I said, she needed me as well as I needed her. So that's what I'm telling you. If you happen to see somebody that needs your help, just go over and ask, hey, how are you doing? Can I help you? Is there anything I can do for you? Anything you need? It's not going to cost you nothing, guys. Just do me a favor. Go out there today. Do something good for somebody. And just say a kind word. Say you love them. Give them flowers or something. But just be kind. Thank you, guys. And take care.